about now one of the other questions that we had that has to do with the nectar and rain, all the rain we've been getting.
Yeah, the person sent in the question about, well, what do I do if it keeps raining on my hummingbird feeders? Will that bother them? And I said, basically, it depends on the hummingbird feeder. Rain in itself won't hurt a thing unless it dilutes the nectar. And that depends, like I said, on the type of hummingbird feeder you have. I'm going to show you some hummingbird feeders.
You just happen to have some today.
Just right over here, there's 3 types. Here's one of them that'll represent a feeder that a lot of people use. It's tall with a cylinder, and the nectar goes down into the middle, and it just sits in a little, it's like a chicken watering device that you saw. And the birds reach through here and get the nectar. What happens with these is they can leak because as the sun hits these things, heats up the air that's in the top, the air expands. When that air heats up and expands, it pushes the fluid level down, it rises above there, spills out.
Okay.
So that attracts insects and ants if they can get to it. But still, nice feeder.
Would the rain be able to get into it?
The rain can get into it a little bit, but not much.
Yeah.
But just so effectively, these holes are very small, and the rain probably won't do much to that.
Right.
Now, the next feeder is a feeder that most people recognize. It's been around for, I think, ever since birds. It's called the 4 fountains. And it's the same principle. It's top-loaded on a column, so it will push fluid down. It has bigger ports here. Here again, rain will really not bother this too much. It'll pool in this area right here, but it generally will not affect the strength of the fluid.
Right.
There's another feeder, but of course this does have that leaking problem and the cleaning problem. Another feeder is a bowl type feeder.
Recognize that one.
I recognize this one too. This is a kohl feeder, and it's simply a bowl.
The moat is so easy to use too.
And you fill it up to here, and you put the lid on it. And it will not leak during the daytime as everything heats up because there's no suspended column of fluid to get pushed down. The birds love it, and since they're sitting up here on a high rise, you can see them on both sides of the feeder. It has a decent sized hole for them to get their bill in. You can get some water drops down in here.
Yeah.
So if it's just a little rain, it won't matter at all. But if it's a heavy rain or 2 rains 2 days in a row, you could get a little dilution of the fluid. It won't hurt anything, but you could. The other thing is, with any of these feeders, you should need to be changing the fluid more often anyhow. But as far as the water goes, this is not a significant problem either unless it's a heavy downpour for a long period. Hello, this is Richard Kohl. I want to thank each of you for watching, and I want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to share it.